I thought you were a constant in sickness and in health, but everyone wants somebody with energy and wealth. Will he have a future? Will he make you fall apart? Will he make you feel like you were young again at heart? Will he be real beautiful, and will you be aware of feelings you were never really sure with me were there, but they were? I thought you were a constant, for better and for worse. I tried to win you back with words I'd written and rehearsed. I saw they didn't touch you in a way that they once would. If I could get you back, then I'd do anything I could. I know you're pretty busy and it's rarely on your mind, but it doesn't matter where I look, you're all that I can find. You are. So take 2 steps forward and 1 step back. Let's get it on and get back on track. 1 to the left, then drop your knee. Bring yourself on back to me. I thought you were a constant, you said you'd always be. You said that if we ever broke up, it would be because of me. I know that you resent me and you couldn't let that go. I know you feel uncomfortable and everybody knows. I know I should have said something before it went too far. I know you're trying to find yourself, but I know who you are. I do. I thought you were a constant, you know everyone has doubts. Aside from all my failures, I thought we'd work it out. Does he know that you have got a speckle in your eye? Will he have a nook under his arm for you to cry? Does he make your body ache with passion? Well, he must. I know I wasn't adequate in filling you with lust. I was. So take 2 steps forward and 1 step back. Let's get it on and get back on track. 1 to the left, then drop your knee. Bring yourself on back to me. Yeah, take 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Let's get it on and get back on track. 1 to the left, then drop your knee. Bring yourself on back to me.
Saint Michel is as hard as hell. I fell under your spell in Saint Michel. Give me time and I'll give you what is mine. I've a mountain I'm going to have to climb. Oh, I'm headed east on the underground, but if you give me a chance, I can turn this thing around. Well, I've been self-absorbed and lived my life as just before. I've put my feelings and my will ahead of yours. And though it's unfair, I'm accustomed to no one there. My apology is written on the wall of the Latin Quarter by a market stall. I would like to show you where I might just take you there the next time we are back inside Michel.
Nothing like a hopeful lover young who will live with conviction and bite your tongue, with nervous hands and trusting eyes, who will find the sun in any sky. Oh, only to be young again. I wish that we were young again. Only to be young again. I wish that we were young again. Remember all your rarest hours. Remember when the world was ours. Remember what it's like to be unexplored, entirely free. Oh, only to be young again. I wish that we were young again. Only to be young again. I wish that we were young again. I wish that we were young again. Only to be young again. I wish that we were young again. I have lost the will to live. My life to someone else I'll give, and I'll fly much higher than I have flown before. Because I've reigned and I've pined and I've cried. I've tried to run my tear ducts dry, but I'm as yet to wipe you from my mind. Oh, I've tried chasing cars. I reached out for the stars. Upon one I wished that what you had denied me was ours.
somewhere down the line. You fashioned me blue and green. My season's won, my chance it has been. Now I envy all the love in your life that is yet to arrive. It will take the form of all that I don't got, fulfill you in the ways I have not. And though I appear unable, I'm willing to give us a shot. So I put paper to pen, and from bark I'll be born again. 'Cause if I'm made from cardboard, then I'm gonna check every box and pray that your heart I'm lost. Said I'd always do. I'm moving through a royal road to start out new. Maybe I'll get over you. For every academic, there's a dozen coffee shops. And as artists sip on a latte, I'll conceal the bum I've got. I think I fell in love with you. It wasn't hard to do. But if you don't love me back, I'll fall straight through. Well, I went for a kiss and I received a shoulder cold. Jack told me I'm copper, so I shouldn't mind for gold. But I am underground, and for whatever reason be, I'm not coming out till you're in love with me. If you follow your heart, you're bound to get hurt, because love is blind, it is rarely kind, and when it is usually short-lived. Well, I tried to restrain myself, but took a silly step. I had planned to take it slowly, but in retrospect I left. Still, if you wanna walk with me, come on and hold my hand and hold my gaze until your pupils both expand. Now I've laid it on the table, hit the ball into your court, and I'd hate something so trivial to destroy your whole thought. So if you're feeling lonely or would like some company, I will drop my plans and claim that I was free. If you follow your heart, you're bound to get hurt, because love is blind, it is rarely kind, and when it is
back to me, Emily, I cannot cope. Say it's a nightmare or some sort of joke. I know you're okay, but I'm finding it tough. If life's without you, hell, then life's not enough. Come back to me, Emily, I'm in a rut. I know you've moved on and forgotten me, but forever I've loved you, you're everything still. And you know I will love you, forever I will. Remember when I used to make you happy? Remember when you used to say that you'd love me through until your dying day? Come back to me, Emily, life is a mess. Now I know your love, I won't settle for less. I know that you're gone, you're looking for more, so I'll pray that you'll find that you had it before. Well, I know we had problems, but everyone does, and it isn't a reason to leave me, because forever I'm lost, though I'm hers with a look. But then I'm just a chapter in Emily's book. Remember when I used to make her happy? Remember when she used to say that she'd love me through until her dying day? Well, I never knew a heart could be so sore, but then again, I've never laughed like this before. Remember when you used to say that you loved me through until your dying day? Remember when I used to make you happy? Remember when you could not be too long on your own away from me? Away from me. Oh, I've been going crazy all night long. Yeah, tell me, girl, did I do something wrong? Well, I broke my little lover's lonely heart. Yeah, I dropped the girl I love for someone new. Well, how was I to know our love was far from through? And she got over me quicker than I thought she would. She left me in a mess and I'm distraught she would. But he's sleeping in her bed tonight. Better get protection for that head tonight. Yeah, he's sleeping in her bed tonight. Better get protection for my head tonight. Invitations, roads and routes back into my life. She smiles a smile politely, that sounds nice, alright. But I give her chances even when she's out of town. I am lovesick, she just loves to fuck me around. And she's sleeping in his bed tonight. Better get protection for that head tonight. Yeah, he's sleeping in a bed tonight. Better get protection for my head tonight. I really miss drinking chocolate show. You'd pick me up discreetly at the end of my road. We would go somewhere quiet and drink real slow. And I really miss taking drives with you. Forest fields and villages we'd pass through. There is not one single thing I'd rather do. You can move on quickly if you want to. Forget about our history if you must. You could find a new guy if you'd like to, but I'm still hooked up on us. Oh, I really miss the spring in my step, the one that I contracted from that bed in which we slept when our hands first intertwined and our lips first met. And I miss my clothes being ripped from me. Found out where I was and got there rapidly. Oh, I know not of a pure form of beauty. You can move on quickly if you want to. Forget about our history if you must. You could find a new guy if you'd like to, but I'm still hooked up on us. Well, I know sometimes I'm hard. Baby, I can be pretty mean. And I know sometimes I'm dirty, but darling, this is me coming clean. You spending time with me and keeping us in contact almost constantly. There is no one that I know I'd rather see. And I really miss playing songs for you. I would gauge your reactions, let your favorites through. You're the only girl I've ever let review. You can move on quickly if you want to. Forget about our history if you must. You could find a new guy if you'd like to, but I'm still hooked up on us. Yes, I'm still hooked up on us. Get off the plane, or something ain't right. I felt it traveling home on the train last night when the moon forgot his light. The bed bugs learned to bite, and your plane mislaid its height. Tried not to fall for you, I lost control, and I wear my heart on sleeves for the sake of rock and roll, and I wear my beads with gold, with a beanstalk
and my mother still dreamt that you were very much alive. Nothing remained but parts of the wing, and the mother was identified by fingers in a ring to which one would long to cling. As the French March turned to spring, I think that God should have kept you on a string. The earth was scorched, it was scattered with trees, and I could not see the ground for the sake of debris and the friends and family that fell down to their knees, and they prayed to death's abductee. Still as we lost you to the sky, the sun didn't burn your eyes, and my mother still dreamt that you were very much alive. Holly was the kind of girl cameras liked. She could play the part of poets, get behind the mic. And whilst I've always dreamed of making it in Hollywood, I know if she'd had a second chance, then Holly could. And I did all that I could to help. Yeah, I've done all that I can to help. By the time that she was 20, she had driven insane. On her way back out, she crashed straight into crack cocaine. And whilst I never once condemned it, I did not agree. That's why I think Holly failed to fall in love with me. But I did all that I could to help. Yeah, I've done all that I can to help. I laid down my anchor and I said, let's take a stand, 'cause I'm leaving only when I've done all that I can. She cleaned her act up, burnt her shackles and chains, and she rid herself of men who used their fists for their brains. And she couched upon a couch within a neighbour's space, till she'd saved enough to pay the lease on her own place. And I did all that I could to help. Yeah, I've done all that I can to help. She used to brush past all the students of art. She said they're masters of their craft, but I'm far too smart. And I've always fancied studying humanities. And she passed with first class honours in philosophy. And I did all that I could to help. Yeah, I did all that I could to help. I laid down my anchor and I said, let's take a stand,
'cause I'm leaving only when I've done all that I can. And a car was being ordered down a one-way street, and it crushed her brittle bones right from her head to her feet. And as I knelt over her body and I prayed to God, I lost faith in everything that ever has been art. But I did all that I could do well. Yeah, I did all that I could to help. And I laid down my anchor and I said, let's take a stand. And I'm leaving only when I've done all that I can. Maybe could have faded that out or something. Well, girls play tennis and the leaves distort the lines. A man checks a whore into a hotel room. You think his wife would see the signs. Then you moan, oh, 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 you're his English rose. The palest of skin with freckles on your nose, and the tightest of clothes. But you know from the bottom of that cultured English heart that we will bloom, and you were doomed from the start. So I bought some cheap red wine I thought would help my lyrics flow. But boys fight with dogs in the park outside, and now my work rate's getting slow. And I break a string, ba-da, and my ears ring. It's not that I'm falling in like with her, it's just she makes me wanna sing. And she knows from the bottom of that cultured English heart that we will bloom, and you were doomed from the start. Yeah, we will bloom, and you were doomed from the start. I am always on my way back home. I am always it to your patience, I owe it to your needs. You're a pretty flower, I'm a dying breed. And though you're the brightest thing this summer, I'm still barely grown. I am always on my way back home. Forever roam, always on my way back home. I am always, always, always on my way back home. I am always on my way back home. Don't be nervous, though I'm going. Don't be sad, I'm a constant, all persuasive. I'm your brother, I'm your friend. If you need me, I'll be there.